My name is Dr. Tron I'm the owner and clinical director of Low Country Specific Chiropractic. When we were dreaming of our office decades ago, there was a few things that we had to have that were essential to our success and really what we wanted here at the office. And one of those was that we wanted people to feel comfortable when they walked in. We want people to feel like they're at home when they're being taken care of here. We just wanted them to feel relaxed. The other piece is that we wanted a state-of-the-art office, a cutting-edge office that really allowed for us to be able to create results in people as they started to move through care. We've taken care of hundreds and thousands of cases over the course of the last several years and over the course of the last 11 that I've been doing this. And there's two specific conditions that we have seen head above the rest that we just see over and over again, and we see lasting changes in people. And those two conditions are headaches and migraines. If you look at the numbers right now, 38 million people suffer from migraines in the United States. Right now, that results in about $5 to $17 billion in lost productivity, lost wages, people being out of work. Right now, there's 1.4 billion people across the world that are suffering with tension headaches. So it's a big issue and a big problem that needs some solutions and some answers. And we're looking to provide some of those to people. With me personally, I understand what these people are dealing with. I understand what our patients are dealing with because I dealt with headaches and migraines as a kid. When I was 9 years old, I dealt with constant headache for a year. And then I played college football and played football for almost 10 years. So I also had several concussions, so I was concussed, and I know what it's like to deal with the neurological symptoms like, having photophobia, sensitivity to light, sensitivity to sound, blurred vision. I know what it's like to deal with those symptoms. I know what it's like to deal with that pain. I know what it's like to be taken out of school or not be able to get work done just because I was in so much pain. So for me, I know that it helps me help take care of the people that we take care of because I know what they're walking through. We've been through that. So for us, that's one of the biggest reasons why we're really sitting here today, why I'm here in front of you today, because there's answers. There's potential solutions for what you're doing. Because quite honestly, when I talk to people, they don't want to have to take Imitrex anymore. They don't want to have to take Topamax or Trazodone or muscle relaxers or have to give Botox. They just don't want to be on medication for the rest of their life. They want some alternatives so that they just don't deal with what they're dealing with anymore. And we're looking to provide that to people if we can. So we put this page together for you so that you can listen to some of our patients. They're real patients that we take care of in our office. They're not paid actors. And you'll hear their stories about how they were nasty to their kids, or they didn't plan vacations, or they said they were flaky because they just physically couldn't make plans because of their headaches, and they didn't want to be that way, and they had their lives changed. You can read the research, you can read the reports that we have here, you can look at our Google reviews. Our biggest piece for you is really to be a resource. What we'd like to do, and what I would like to do, is that if you're suffering with a problem or an issue, or if you've got a friend or a loved one or a coworker, or maybe it's your child that's been dealing with issues or problems, let's talk to them. Let's get in front of them. Let's schedule a consultation. That consultation is no risk. It's complimentary. What that does is that gets me in front of them and finds out, hey, what's going on now? What's happened in the past? If that makes sense to both of us, what we do is we do a spinal examination to check to see if what's going on with you is actually something that we can help. And then we go through several steps further after that. And if it makes sense to you, then we start care and start treatment. Because quite honestly, what more have you got to lose? We see so many people that have been taken away from their life and they just accepted it because they're not getting answers, or they just deal with it because they don't want to go through the psychological and mental trauma of just fighting against it. They just succumb to headaches and migraines, and it doesn't have to be that way. So let's find out if we can help. Search around, schedule a consultation. Let's find out if we can help. Thanks for your time.